everyone, I'm Paige with Sudsy Soapworks. Today we are going to be playing around with our new bath bomb press. We got the waffle bath bomb mold and today we are going to be making galaxy inspired waffle bath bombs. If you want to check out our blueberry waffle bath bombs, we do have those taped over on TikTok. Just follow us at Sudsy Soapworks on TikTok and you'll be able to check those out. For everyone that's new to our channel, I talk about how to run a soap and skincare business or even a small business in general. I offer formulations on how to make a ton of different products, and that will be coming up in the future. And I will be showing life behind the scenes of a soap maker. So if you do like that content and you want to watch those videos, please hit the subscribe button down below. And if you like this video, please hit the thumbs up or leave a comment if you have any questions. All right, now let's get started. Alright, so first we are going to add baking soda. I got this big 15-pound bag from Sam's Club. So we are going to first add 1,000 grams of baking soda and we're going to sift it so there's no clumps. So now we're also going to add 2 teaspoons of Kaolin Clay. This kind of helps the bar become hard. Helps it dry out a little bit faster because the clay absorbs the water. Alright. So now we have to add 1 tablespoon of water and 1 tablespoon of rubbing alcohol. I'm making a galaxy bath bomb, so I mixed black oxide in with my water. So I'm gonna dump that in. And then I'm actually gonna add the 1 tablespoon of alcohol to this jar so I can get the rest of the black out. And this black oxide is safe for bath bomb use. Alright, so I'm going to mix this in. I used 1/4 teaspoon of black oxide. I don't really know if that's going to be enough. I'll have to add more later if it's not as dark as I would like it to be. Just not looking like it's going to be. So later in this process, I'm going to add a little more black oxide when I add the rest of my wet ingredients. Alright, so now I'm going to add 75 grams of cornstarch. Of SLSA. SLSA, you don't have to put it in your bath bomb mix. I do recommend it though because it makes it foam a lot more and bubble. I like to add it, but again, you don't have to. You want to be really careful when you pour this because it becomes very airborne and it irritates your lungs. So I highly recommend wearing a mask while doing this. Just gonna gently sift this. actually gonna take some of this up here so it stops powdering up. Alright, we're just gonna mix that in gently. Alright, so I'm taking the same container that I used before and I'm going to add the rest of my wet ingredients into here. So I use avocado oil. You can use whatever oil you like. I really like avocado oil. So you want to add 10 grams of the oil of your choice. I want a little oil, but that's okay. And then I add 14 grams of fragrance oil. I'm using Fruit Loops by Midwest Fragrance Co. And then you want 7 grams of Polysorbate 80. This helps blend the oils. And I use water soluble dyes usually in my bath bombs, but if you use like micas, they don't disperse well in water, so it's good to use the polysorbate to help disperse that in the water, and then it won't leave a ring around your tub. I'm gonna add 10 more grams of isopropyl alcohol. I'm also gonna add more of the black oxide just because there definitely was not nearly enough. So I'm gonna add, I already added a fourth, I'm gonna add 1 teaspoon total. Hopefully that will darken it up enough. I'm gonna use my mini whisk and blend this all together. Alright, and then we're gonna add this mixture to our powder. Never used iron oxide, black iron oxide in bath bombs, so hopefully this will get at least close to the color I want. That's a lot closer to what I was looking for. I might darken it a little bit more. I'm going to test it in some water after I add the citric acid. Alright, and next and last is the citric acid. So I get my citric acid from Amazon. It's the cheapest I've found, that's actually the fastest. So I will link that in the description down below if you want to get some. So we're gonna add 500 grams of this. Now we're gonna mix this all together. Perfect. All right, so now we are going to set up the bath bomb press and we're gonna mold these.
you to come over. I wish that you would come and give me something to prove. Won't you pull me closer? I think that I'm obsessed with everything that you do. I'm waiting, trying to be patient. You look like a painting. It's so frustrating. I hate it, yeah. I probably shouldn't say this. I probably should erase it. I probably shouldn't say this. I wanna be with you. If that's the last thing that I could do, I wanna be with you. If that's the last thing that I could do, call me a fan. I'm living, give me your hand. I'm in it, yeah. I wanna be with you. If that's all that I could do. Is the last thing that I could do. We've been making magic.
Alright, so now we're gonna make the frosting for the bath bombs. Our bath bombs are dry right now, so you want to make sure that all of the loose bits are off of the top. There's no loose powder, so you want to shake them off. Otherwise the frosting will not stick to them. And I purposefully put the glitter only on like one corner of the bath bomb because I wanted to make sure that the frosting had its own place to go and that it wouldn't stick. I'm assuming it wouldn't stick very well to the glitter, so that's why I put them in separate spots. So I'm gonna do a small batch of the frosting today. I'm gonna do 8 ounces of baking soda. All right, I'm gonna sift that. I'm gonna switch my scale over to grams, and I'm going to do 7 grams of cream of tartar. And the frosting today is gonna be split up into 3 colors. I'm trying to go for that galaxy theme. So I'm using teal, purple, and pink. All right, so that is sifted. I'm just gonna give it a little quick mix with my hands. And one of our lovely subscribers mentioned that you get to use less of the cocoa betaine if you hand mix it. So I'm gonna try that because with my recipe, I did end up using a lot of the cocoa betaine. And I think this will make the process go faster when I'm mixing it as well. So hopefully I end up using less. I don't really have a measurement for this, but I am gonna keep track of how much I'm putting in ounces, and then I'll let you guys know. I'm gonna start with 2 ounces just so the powder hopefully won't go everywhere. Give it a little bit of a stir. Alright, and that is literally the perfect consistency, so 2 ounces is what we're going for. Awesome, thank you to our subscriber that gave that advice. It's super helpful. Alright, so now I'm gonna split the batter into 3 separate containers for the different colors. I'm not really gonna measure this, I'm just gonna estimate. And this mixture does tend to dry out pretty fast. You want to move fairly quickly. Alright, that should be good. More in this one, but that's okay. Alright, so I'm just gonna sprinkle a little bit in here until I get the color that I desire. I'm gonna mix it up. I want it to be a little more vibrant than that. Just add a little bit more. tiny bit more and then I think it will be good. Perfect, so that's the color that I'm going for. I have the cling wrap laid out, so now I'm actually gonna start with the purple first because that's the one I have most of. I'm gonna lay this out in like a line. There's one color. I'm going to blue next. I'll put this right next to the purple. Oops. There we go. And the pink. I love these colors. They're so pretty. So now that we have those laid out, you're gonna close this and kind of make like a cylinder. And do that. Oh no, it stuck to my gloves. There we go. All right, perfect. So we're gonna get our piping bag ready, and I like to open up my piping bag like that, and then we're gonna cut off that, and this is like the hard part right here. Slide it in there. Alright, now we're ready to pipe. Alright, so now that my bath bombs are ready and clear of all the dust and stuff, I'm gonna test this to make sure I'm getting all the colors out of it. And then I am going to start piping on the bath bombs.
I wanna be with you. If that's the last thing that I could do, call me a fan. I'm living, give me your hand. I'm in it, yeah. I wanna be with you. If that's the last thing that I could do. That's the last thing that I could do.
Alright, so here's the finished bath bomb. I did just pipe this, so it's not completely dry yet. With this, you would want to take it off or break it off, put it under your running water, and it will bubble up. Say hi to the puppies. They want to be out here with us. So here is the demo.
I wanna be with you. If that's the